What do I get up to during the week as a podcast digital producer? Let's find out. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. In this more laid-back episode, I want to show you what I get up to as a digital producer for a podcast during the week. Because kind of everything that I do is more behind the scenes, so you guys don't get to see that. DuDs and Jimbo talk to you for an hour most of the time during the week, and you can see exactly what they do. They talk about the news, they talk about how they'd like to improve Minecraft and everything like that. Where with what I do, it's more behind the scenes kind of content. So I want to make this video here on the digital marketing channel to show you kind of what I get up to during the week. Right now you're joining me on a Thursday, so this is the day after episode 35 has released to the public. And this is the kind of the time where I need to look at Block of the Week, which is a feature that we do for those of you who don't know, where DuDs and Jimbo will talk about a block, how they would improve it, and kind of the history and kind of the special things it can do. That is voted on by the people in our Discord, so I give them 3 choices for Block of the Week, and they decide which one gets talked about on the show. Now, sometimes I do this on a Wednesday evening and sometimes on a Thursday morning, depending on what I've got on with other projects. So over the last couple of days, I've been working on this channel and on Carl Rise Tech as well. I've also managed to produce a Ripple Effect video. So I've done 3 videos this week and I've released a podcast episode. So I think I've done rather well this week. So I didn't have time to do it last night, but that's what we're going to do right now. So the first thing I need to do is open up the spreadsheet that we use for the show, and this has all of our show notes on it and what they're going to be talking about during the show. This is last week's, it's loading at the moment. So this is episode 34. I think I said 35 in the intro. It's episode 34 that released yesterday, and this is the notes that we have for the show. Now what I want is I want our Block of the Week sheet, and this is where we keep all of the Block of the Week votes. You can see who's won, who's lost, well, which blocks won, which blocks lost, what show it was on, and also you can see the redstone lamp there that lost twice, once on the first week and once on this week. So we need to fill in episode 35, which is the 7th week of Block of the Week. So what I usually do is go to this blocks, and I kind of just look through all the blocks in the game and kind of see which ones pop out to me. So I'm going to crack on and I'm going to do that right now. So what I've done is I've picked out 3 blocks. We've got the blast furnace, the brewing stand, and the smithing table. Those are kind of the 3 that popped out at me. I think the smithing table is actually really interesting because in the latest snapshot of 1.16 they've added a bit of functionality to the smithing table, and I think that DuDs and Jimbo could come up with some really good things for that to do in addition to adding netherite to diamond armor. The blast furnace, there's a few great things you could do with that as well, and the brewing stand too. So I think that's some good choices for this week. What I just need to do is head over to Discord in our Withering Effect chat, and I just need to let them know what the Block of the Week will be. So we've got, so that is gonna be where we are for this week. So I'll just make that bold. There we go. So that is in there. The next thing we need to do is to make the graphic that goes on Discord for people to vote on. So we open up our thing here, go to our work drive, Withering Effects, we go down to promos, Block of the Week, copy number 6, rename that, and open that. Okay, so the software I use is called Pixelmator. It's basically like Photoshop. But I refuse to pay a monthly fee for Creative Cloud, so there you go. So we got the blast furnace in, the brewing stand, and the smithing table. Obviously we need to change these graphics. Okay, so we are in a Minecraft world right now. So what we need to do is we need to do locate village. And there's one right there. So I'll teleport to that. And then we can kind of try and find some of these items within this village. So let's see what we've got. We have... What's in here? Who are you? You're not got a workstation. It's a bell. What's in here? It's a cartography table. That's no use. Brewing's down. Didn't expect to find one of those in here. Let's take a picture of that. Get it in the center of the frame. And take a picture of that. Awesome. And what else have we got around here? Do we have any of the others? There's a lot of brewing stands in this place. So we are in like our 5th village right now looking for these items. But I think, yeah, there's a blast furnace in here. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to take a picture of that. This is like over a ravine. Smithing table, awesome. So that one there, and that, and that. Cool. So that is the 3 things that we needed for block of the week. So I'm just going to put those into the image file right now. So there we have it. They are in. We have the blast furnace, we have the brewing stand, and the smithing table. So what we need to do now is save that and then export it as a JPEG, ready to be sent out later on. Withering Effect, promos, block of the week. Beautiful. So that is now ready. We can clear these screenshots right here. So that is block of the week done for now. The graphic is ready to go. It's about 2 o'clock in the UK at the moment, and I post about 5 p.m. So I'll show you guys that when we get to it later on today. But for now, I'll see you in a bit. Welcome back, everybody. It's about 6 p.m. here in the UK, and it's time for us to post block of the week. So the first thing we need to do is go into Discord and find last week's block of the week, so we can just copy the text from it. Just copy that whole thing because the listener survey is still happening at the moment. So bob that in there. Go and get the image that we made earlier. Number 7. Choice for this week. And upload. Send now. And then all we need to do is add the reactions. So we need 1, 2, and 3. There we go. So that is the block of the week up. Good morning, everybody. It's Friday, and today is highlight day. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a quick listen through the podcast and pick out a 40 to 50 second clip from the show that we're going to use as a highlight to post on social media. So I'm going to pick that out right now, and I'm going to bring you guys back when we're going to go into Anchor and we're going to edit it up. Okay, so I've been through the podcast and found a clip which is 1919 to 2012. There was a few other clips I wanted to do, but unfortunately they were too long, and Anchor only allows up to a minute on their videos. So unfortunately I couldn't do them. We go into edit audio and then split into multiple sections. So we're going to split it at 1918, and then we're going to go to 2012.
Yeah, I killed a lot of people on accident this year. A lot of people. Possibly a reason why people quit, but...
Straight up owned it. I killed a lot of people.
Yeah. It's probably the biggest troll, non-troll of the year, but yeah.
Good job, Jimbo.
I tried to make up for it a couple times.
So save that. And now we can go to here and click this button here, and Anchor will transcribe the video for us. So this needs a little bit of editing, I think. Okay, so that's now a lot better than it was. The transcripts are quite good, but sometimes they do miss a few words or get a few words wrong. So I'm going to save that transcript, and Anchor is going to create a video from that we can use. Okay, so that is done. So we're going to download the square one to start with. Put that on the desktop. And we're going to also download the wide one as well. We're now on Buffer. Going to pop that in there. I just need to go and get these emojis. And now I need to write a little bit of a blurb to kind of explain what the highlight's all about. So here's the text we're going with. In episode 34, a bug fix in 1.16 leads Jimbo Slice 23 to reminisce about his Enderman Farm minecart tunnel, killing many, many people on the Ripple Effect. Here's Enderman Farm killing many, many people on the Ripple Effect. That's better. Alright, let's go with that. So the first thing I need is the Twitter video, which is the square one, which is there. Cool, so that's in there. We now need to add Facebook in as well. And take that out, because we don't have those on there. And then we'll get rid of that video right there, and we'll put in the wide one. We'll go in here and we'll change it to episode 34. Highlight on the title for Facebook, and also that is spelled wrong on the Ripple Effect. And there we go, it's all ready to go right now. So we'll schedule that post for today at 1 PM GMT. Schedule. And there we have it. Good morning, everybody. It is Tuesday, and overnight Duds has sent me this week's show. So let's head over to the computer and let's start editing. If I open up this in Audacity, we can see the full show on there. So this has already been edited once. Duds has put in the intro and outro music, and he will have cut out any big coughs that he did during the show. What I'm going to do right now is go through and I'm going to remove any coughs that have been missed in the first edit, or any big noises that I think need to be taken out. What I'm also going to do is go through and remove things like this, where there's like a big gap like that. So I'm going to do that and just kind of pull the show together a little bit, kind of limit the number of really big pauses. Because the pauses are there so they don't talk over each other. But obviously in the show, you don't want massive pauses. So I go through the show, I start making notes about what's in the episode. I make notes of time codes for any highlights that I want to do from the show. And I basically just go through and do that. So I'm going to crack on with that, and I'm going to bring you guys back when we get to, I think it's this point here, which is where we add in the survey ad and also the drum roll for block of the week. So I'll see you guys in a second. So we are at the survey ad point here.
We'll be discussing the results. Here's how to get involved.
So what I'm going to do is, so we're on 1723, so I'm going to import the audio for the ad, which is in here, and I think it's in episode 32. Yes, it is. And I need that one. Okay, so 1732. So I'm going to come down here, and I'm going to copy this audio right here, and then get rid of that. I'm going to go back to this. This is why they leave the gap in the show so I can see it really easily. And then I'm going to get that from about there to there, and I'm going to bob that in. So let's see how that does either end.
Results. Here's how to get involved.
Hi, everyone.
So I'll take that off a little bit, and then bring that in a little bit.
Effect to the next level.
Alright, thank you, Carl.
Thanks, Carl.
No worries. I just want to boost that audio slightly.
Hi everyone, with a half stack of episode
Yeah, that's good.
effect to the next level.
Alright, thank you, Carl.
Thanks, Carl.
Yeah, let's go into the block of the week.
So now we're doing block of the week.
To the block of the week. Man, was this a tight one.
Yeah, so tight I never got to see the winner till like 10 minutes ago.
Yeah. So we asked you guys on Discord which the following block.
And the winner this week is...
So 1836, we need to import the audio for the drum roll. So music, other, drum roll, 1836. Okay. Take that. And there.
is... And the winner...
Table.
And the winner this week is...
Bring that in a little bit. Tiny bit either side. And I need to take that down a little bit because it is a bit in your face.
This week is... Brewing Stand.
Cool. So I'm going to carry on editing the episode. I'll be back with you guys in a sec. Okay, so that episode has been fully edited now and is ready to go. So export MP3, desktop. I need to change that to final. Yes. Cool. So let's export that, and I'm going to let that export. I'm going to come back to this later on because I want to have a think about titles and things like that while I've got some errands to run. So yeah, I'm going to let that export. I'll see you guys later on. Good morning, everybody. It is Wednesday. Now, I didn't get a chance to finish the podcast off yesterday, but we've got a few hours until it posts today, so let's crack on. Okay, so we have an episode finished. We have our file here. We have a title and a description, so we're all ready to go. So the first thing we need to do is grab the file and put it into this website, Your Music, which I use for the video graphics on the show. So just need to pause that. I have a template set up already for this. So I go into here, promos, video.urm, open that, and that should give me the Withering Effect template. So I go to title 2, and we are on episode 35. And number 4, and we grab our title, that there. Cool. Close that down, and basically this gives you a sort of, not really a UV meter, but kind of like, just kind of a meter that shows you kind of the talking and the music and everything. So we just let it play a second.
2020, and I am Duds, or Duds versus known to the rest of the interwebs. And
So we just pause it there because you can see that there's no meter on the screen, and I'm just going to press the back arrow key until we get back to 0 on here, and that's basically so when I start recording the screen I can leave it 5 seconds and then start the podcast off so it's not straight into it as you come onto the page. So I'm kind of recording my screen at the moment, so I can't really record it twice, but this is how it would work. We put it up like that. We do F1 to to get rid of the UI, and then I wonder if this will actually show. So yes, it does. Okay, you see that that's the full screen, and then that's the cropped version that we use for the video. What I'll do on here is change it to a 5-second timer, just give me a chance to get the mouse out of the way up here, and then press the button there to record the screen, and I'll set it off and I'll let it play for the hour that the show is, and then stop it at the end. And that's basically how we do the video. So I'm going to do the video right now. I'll bring you guys back when we're ready to post the episode to Anchor, YouTube, and all that good stuff. Okay, so the video is done. We have the video here. We have the audio version of the show as well. So I am on Anchor right now, and we need to upload this episode. So if I go to the desktop, 35 final.mp3, and then if I go to YouTube, this is the Ripple Effects YouTube channel, YouTube account. And if we go into YouTube Studio, and we can upload that episode as well. Okay, so video, let that upload as well. And we can start filling in the information on here. So I just need to do the same for this on Anchor. Okay, so title's in, all the description is in as well. It's scheduled for 1 PM. Episode 1, 35. We just need to get the podcast art for this, like so, just with a name on. Sometimes we can't fit the full name on, but it's fine. So that's done. Update episode. And on YouTube, I need to go in and add in the thumbnail as well, which is card. Let that upload there. Withering Effect playlist, and tags are already in. Next, and schedule, and it's today at 1 PM GMT. Schedule. Okay, so that's uploading. That is scheduled as well. So the only thing we need to do right now is to go to buffer. So I've copied in the text, so we just need to decide what I'm gonna say on here. Okay, so there we have it. DuDs and Jimbo discussed the new smithing table functionality, plus our top 5 base considerations and beginner farms for a new base. I did want to put world there, but I don't have enough characters for Twitter, unfortunately, for that. Sometimes it can be a little bit tricky to get across what you want to say in the tweets, but it's fine. Pop that in there. Come in here, add in the alternative tag for it. Save, add Facebook. Now on Facebook we just need to take those out, and we also need to put in these spaces as well. Right, okay, that's ready to go. So schedule Wednesday 1 PM. Schedule Twitter, Facebook, Anchor, YouTube. Awesome. And there we go, everybody. The episode has now posted for all you guys to listen to. I hope you enjoyed this look at the behind the scenes of what I get up to as a digital producer for the Withering Effect podcast. Let me know in the comments what you think about this more laid back style of video as well. If you like this video, hit that like button and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Remember to ring that bell so you always get notified of new content, and I'll see you in the next video.